It definitely helps, yeah, to have been there, done that, and so this is the third time that we're fighting for the championship, and second time that it's gone to the wire. So for sure that helps to feel more relaxed.
The championship doesn't go the way I'd hoped. Well, I mean, the championship generally hasn't gone the way I'd hoped up until now. So 2016 has generally been not been a spectacular year, but there's been lots of positives to take out from it. And either way, I will take all the positives into next season.
I'm excited to go into the last race, fighting for the championship again with Lewis, and yeah, so I'm just really focused on trying to get the job done, and I really would like to win this race, and finish the season with a win. That would be awesome. This
is generally been a relatively strong circuit for me, but I have not delivered in the last 2 years. So my sole goal is to do so, make sure that I am at my best this weekend as I have been the last couple of races. And in terms of tactics in the race, again, that has to come on Sunday. I have to really think about that, but that's not really ever been my thought process. So I always really just try to, if I'm out ahead, I want to be generally as far ahead as possible. Generally, when you have a 30 second lead, that's as painful a blow as you can give to the guy that you're fighting. So, I mean, look at the last race. If you didn't have red flags, I would have been 30 seconds ahead. And those scenarios for me are more. It's a more valuable, more of an achievement than backing up your teammate. The thing is that we still have, of course, from back in those days, is the base respect, and that will never go. And that's definitely helped us through these years. And for sure, I have a lot of respect for Lewis, and outside of the car, and also inside of the car. And of course, yeah, it's been some difficult moments, but some good moments as well in the past years. And this year in general, I think we made progress. And so yeah, it's generally neutral. But of course, it is a difficult environment. Yeah, it's been an interesting one. Well, I mean, we obviously had a very good relationship generally when we started out when we were kids. Back then, obviously, it was a race weekend was generally for kids karting. You're out having fun. You go out and drive, and you come in and you fool around. You give a bit of information to your mechanic, and then you go and play PlayStation, or you go unicycling, or we had a lot in common. We both loved pizza. We loved eating boxes of Kellogg's Frosties and doing all crazy things. And we used to go on big motorbike tours. We did all those things. I still do every one of those. But Nico has shifted in the sense, he's obviously very, very solely focused in terms of, looking after himself. So, and obviously we parted ways when we were younger too. He went BMW, I went Renault, and but then we got to Formula One, and this was something that we had spoken about as kids. And yeah, we've obviously had ups and downs, but ultimately I think we've managed to, particularly in the last year, being of the age we are, which is pretty old, considering when we first met. I think we've been able to manage it pretty well, and really happy for him and his family, and proud of stepping away from being our competitive selves. Proud of him, of how he's driven, particularly this year, obviously. And it's been a pleasure to have him as a teammate. So yeah, I'm sure that will continue.